Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna have a short unboxing and presentation of some charging cables or video cables, depending on how you would like to use them. It's the Volta Max 240 watt magnetic cable. We have here two variants, the 0.5 meters variant or 1.5 feet and the 1.5 meters or 4.9 feet variants. As usual, I'm doing this in one take. I don't edit my videos, so bear with me. Full disclosure, I did not receive any financial compensation for this presentation, but Volta did reach out to me and send me this cable so I can do a short presentation about them. So these are my thoughts after using the cables for about a week now. Spoiler alert, I like them a lot. They're pretty high quality cables. So let's see what's in the package. As you can see, the cardboard used it's recycled, so nice touch here. Some basic presentation about the cable on the box, on where you can use them. So the cable comes like this with a USB-A and USB-C input, and for the output there is this connection and magnetic tips for USB-C, Lightning and micro USB can go in here. These are the tips. These are the USB-C ones. And we have some Lightning ones. As you can see, the tips are coated, and the magnets are pretty good, as you can see. The tips are coated with corrosion resistant material, also oxidation resistant. Let's see the 1.5 meter cable. As you can see, they also have a Velcro ring you can use to keep them organized. The material used for the cables is called TPE. That's short for thermoplastic elastomer. It's basically a high quality silicone that makes the cable very resistant to continuous bends. Volta says it's been tested to over 40,000 bands with no failure point. The input is USB-A and USB-C. I like this connection for the USB-A to USB-C port. It's made from highly resistant plastic. So it's pretty versatile. You can use it also on your USB-A and your USB-C connections. As the specifications, you can expect this cable to reach up to 240 watts of charging speed on compatible devices, mostly on laptops. I think there are a few phones that support up to 240 watts of charging. You can use them also for transferring files from your SSDs up to 20 gigabits per second transfer speeds, and you can also use them as a connection cable to your video, between your video sources. It provides up to 4K at 4K resolution at 60 Hertz. So the magnetic tips use N54 neodymium magnets. As you can see, they're pretty strong. They can hold up to a kilogram of hanging force, hanging weight. The cable also features a cap. I guess it's for the open connection here, not to protect it from dust and maybe water. This way the connection will be protected. It's also compatible. It's compatible both with Android and iOS devices. And the nice thing about it is, if you're like me and you have multiple devices with different connections, Lightning, USB-C or micro USB, you can keep the tip in the device and rapidly change the charging cable from one to another. So let's see it in action with a few devices. I have here several charging bricks. This is an Anker, this is an Apple MacBook brick, and this is a new green 30-watt charger. This is 30 watts for USB-C and 20 watts for USB-A, and this I think goes to up to 67 watts, if I'm not mistaken. I also have, some of you may have some outlets that have USB-A and USB-C ports included. So we'll test the cable with these also, and we'll have different different devices to test for compatibility. Okay, so the first thing I have here an Android phone and an Android tablet. So let's see from the USB-A port first. These are both USB-C. So let's see the transition from one to another. So as you can see, the tip is pretty minimal. You can actually keep it in the device. So let's see. Yep. Starts charging right away. Let's see the USB-C. Okay. This is charging as well. Okay, the U-green charger works. The anchor on USB-C. The anchor on USB-A. Yep. So let's see how, there's also an LED showing you that it's working. Let's see. I would say it's pretty strong. I wouldn't charge my phone like this, but it can hold. The nice thing is if you run over the cable, you won't damage your phone because it will not fall off the furniture. So let's see how easy it is to change the charging state. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, so let's try some Apple devices. So I have an iPad here and a MacBook. Okay, MacBook and a Lightning for the older iPad. So let's see. No issues whatsoever on the anchor, on the outlet. On the USB-A on the anchor, charger on the USB-C on the anchor charger. Works pretty nice. The USB on the U-green, no issues whatsoever. So let's now see on the MacBook. It should also charge with this green charger. Let's see. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if you can see this, but it is indeed charging. Let's see with its own charger. Yeah, no issues. The Apple charger as well. Let's see. No issues whatsoever. The only thing I see a problem with is losing these tips, so you have to have a little pouch for them, or a little box, so you can keep them, not to lose them, or just keep them in the device. As you can see, it's no problem whatsoever. So let's see if they charge some lower power. These are some hand warmers. Let's see if they charge some lower power devices. As you can see, this is like an old MacBook charger. If you ran over the cable, you have no danger of tipping over the laptop, which is pretty nice to see. But the magnet is strong enough to not lose its connection. So let's see if some lower power devices charge. Let's see from the yep, I would say they charge no issues. Sorry about that. I also have my trusty Nintendo Switch Lite. You can also test with this. So let's see. I'm really liking this system, I have to say. It charges. As you can see. Let me see if I could play with the smaller version of the cable. Could be an issue, but it's doable because of the strength of the cable. No. Is it powerful enough to hold it? Yep, powerful enough to hold it. Pretty impressed. Let's see the iPad. Well, it actually holds the iPad also. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, let's see some charging on the Nintendo using USB-C input. Works as well. Okay, So I have here some power bricks. This is a Xiaomi 150 watts power bank. So let's see if the cable has 120 watts of max output, and the other USB-C port 45 watts. So let's see if I can charge something from the power bank. Also, you see the minimal impact this has on the power bank. Let's see if we can charge something from the USB-C. If you can charge the power bank. It's at 100%, but okay, you can charge it, no problems. And let's see if you can charge something from the power bank. Let's go for the tablet, the iPad. No problems whatsoever. So let's see what is this saying. It's saying 13 milliwatts hour per minute. I think that's the max this iPad can take. Let's see on the MacBook. This goes to 47 milliamp hours per minute. On this max 45 watts port. So let's see from the 120 watts cable how much we can pull. $50 milliamp hours per minute. So I would say the cable manages to pull at least 120 watts of power. Of course, the MacBook doesn't support 120 watts. This is more likely around 40 watts of charging speed. Okay, so let's see. I think I had a power bank that had USB-A. Let's see with USB-A as well. This is the McDodo 33 watts, 10,000 milliamp hours power bank. Okay, we're on 100%. So let's try to charge the iPad. moment so I can plug in the right cable. Okay, you heard it. Works without any issues. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions about the cables, or if you want to suggest I do some other tests with it. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the next one.